Warm wishes to you.
I have worked for years to try to cure the affliction of the broken. The foul energies that corrupted them did more than twist their bodies. It took the comfort of the light from them. They cannot feel its warmth. I cannot let Magtor pass on in darkness, adventurer, before he worsened. I was studying Prayer Blossom, a flower that grows in the shifting mire. It grows hardy in even the darkest shade. I beg of you, gather these flowers for me, for Magtor's sake. The shifting mire takes its name from a unique phenomenon. By some force, the extremely fine silt will collect and move on its own accord, traveling as if alive. I originally worried this was some corruptive force, but my studies have shown the opposite. Whatever energy invigorates this soil is positive in nature. Perhaps such vibrant life can be imparted onto the broken to reawaken what they once were. The silt may not take kindly to being collected, adventurer, but please help gather it. We appreciate your assistance here in this swamp, adventurer. I would like to inform you that I have received correspondence from Netherguard Keep. Enohar Thunderbrew has requested help in investigating the shipwrecks of the Red Reaches, but we have had none willing to make the journey, and I could not leave the harborage. Netherguard Keep sits in the blasted lands, south of the Swamp of Sorrows. Do not journey too close to Stunard on your way. Good fortune. Have you brought the Prayer Blossom? Prayer Blossom has been used by the broken as a remedy since they settled in this swamp. If it soothes the physical form, it might be used for more powerful healing. Did you get those samples? It will have to be purified, but this will be most helpful. Thank you. Magtor has told me of the shamanism that the broken practice. The great Nobundo once said that the path of the elements may, in a way, be another way to the light. I can only hope there is some truth in this. The elementals that gather near Pure Spring Cavern to the south are a source of truly pristine water. They can be chaotic and violent, but the pure water harvested from them will be the perfect conduit for the blessing of the light. Please bring me this water. The Grell are forest spirits that wander the misty valley to the east. Though they resemble imps, I have found no demonic traces among the ones I've studied. They are, as far as I can tell, uncorrupted. Those that dwell in the valley move as one with the wind, summoning gusts of breeze at their whim. This pure air may be incorporated into my remedy for poor Magtor. Please, adventurer, gather the smoky crystals found within the Grell's bodies for me. I must exhaust every potential cure. Blessings upon you. Have the elements given up their source? Such clarity. Let us hope this will aid poor Magtor. Do you have the crystals? I can only hope this will lead to a cure, adventurer. Thank you for bringing it to me. Magtor grows weaker by the second, adventurer. My remedy is prepared. It must work. It must. You have done so much for the both of us. I would be honored if you stayed for what may be Magtor's final moments. I am moved, adventurer. Prophet Velen has been in closely guarded seclusion. He has dared not waste his energy on anything save preparing for the final confrontation he has foretold. And yet, he came here, in person, to comfort a single dying soul. I must thank you as well for helping me make my last effort to comfort my friend. My research will continue, and I hope that Magtor will continue to watch over me.
You know, I've got a problem you might be able to help me out with here. See, in addition to the fine pursuit of arms dealing, I'm trying to liven up the entertainment here in Bog Paddle. Apparently, there's a bunch of these Makarura things in the North Waters that don't take kindly to the wild beach parties we've been throwing. Joke's on them. I'm not gonna be pushed around by giant lobsters. They're my next source of revenue. You bring me some of their tails and we'll turn a problem into profit.
What's up, bro? We were just in the middle of our completely spontaneous beach party when something terrible happened, dude. I had a whole case of silver snap ice, the Baron's own drink of choice until the silk crawlers stole them. I've never seen crawlers drink, but they took them right into the water and down the beach. We need some sort of awesome hero who can help retrieve our specifically branded favorite beverage. That means you brag.
Time is money, friend. You got those tails. Don't be trying to push no hacked up ones on me. I can see it now, our own famous bog paddle lobster, poppers, made fresh from the sea. Oh, it's like this stuff writes itself. Your help is very much appreciated, my friend. I'll start seeing if I can't cut your people a favorable arrangement, eh? Here's another favor you can do for me. Pal, he had a whole shipment of landmines come in from Booty Bay just the other day, but someone stole the whole lot of 'em in the night. Whoever it was must be sloppy, because they dropped them all over the swamp to the east. No goblin I know would be that careless. I need you to go gather those landmines up for me. I'm sure they're perfectly safe and disarmed. Every single one. Yup. The Stegalbog east of town is swarming with crocolists. Swarming, you hear me. I've sold every bit of crocolisk you could imagine. Crocolisk hides, teeth, tails, tongues, eyes, you name it. My point is, they ain't selling anymore. There's too many crocs. We're oversupplied and under-demanded. So since they're of no use to me, and they occasionally eat my guests, I need you to just kill the suckers. Do me the favor, I'll be here negotiating things with your people.
You there? Yes, you. You want a good word put in with the trade baron? Give me a hand. I heard you're the one that got all those mackerel tails. They're wonderful, but not enough for proper swamp food. I need drumsticks for my gumbo. There's plenty of swamp striders just outside town in the Soramark, on the biggest drumsticks you can find.
You got the goods, bro. Our ice-cold, refreshing Silver Snap ice. I can't thank you enough, dog. for this entirely spontaneous act of heroism. Here, have your very own bottle as a totally sincere gesture of thanks. Be sure to tell all your friends how good it is.
What's up? Hey, you get those things I asked you about. What did I tell you? Hey, perfectly safe. I'll see about getting some of these over to your friends, adventurer, at a discount. All taken care of. Good to hear. Takes a load off my mind. Now I can focus on proper business for the fine folk of Marstide and Stonard, wary from the war and all that junk. You're getting it, adventurer. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Well, more like I scratch the back of your whole army, and just a little harder than the backs of the other side. Was that too complicated? What I'm saying is, that's a lot of backs, so I'm gonna have to ask you to scratch mine a few more times. Whoever stole those landmines may have just hit our boys on the eastern shore. Head to our camp to the southeast and check on Crazy Larry. He'll fill you in when you get there.
Have you got those drumsticks? Ah, good, good. Just what I needed. Oversnap sent you? I'm doomed. Oh, he sent you to help me. That's different, haha. Gilblins. You never seen a Gilblin before? They're crazy. Crazier than me. I just blow stuff up for a living. These guys are whacked. Don't know where they came from, but they're like awful fish goblins. Gills and everything. They wiped out all my men down at the beach. And they took our shipping freighter. You gotta help. You're just down to the east. Go on and get rid of those Gilblins. Any shipping crew I had that you don't see hanging around this camp are dead. Those were some fine goblins, but what's worse is they're all still out there. It's a tragedy. I mean, it's a tragedy they still have all their stuff. It's horrifying to think of all the perfectly good materials and coins sitting out there in the water. Hey, you can do me a favor. If you're killing Gilblins out there, go get the ditty bags off my old crewmen. Come on, they're not gonna need it anymore. Real. Yo! That'll show those fish face freaks. Good work. You get those ditty bags. I hope you left the goblins there. Wow, I don't know why I said that. I'm excitable. But man, there was a lot of stuff on these guys. Check it out. Here, you want this. Our trade frigate's still all the way out there on the water, swarming with Gilblins. Sorry about that. But really, we need a way to get you out there and get back our stuff. There's quality goods left on that ship. Quality, like my middle name. Lucky for you, I have an idea. Head right outside the camp and check along the north wall. My son Jerry'll get you over there with our cannon. He's been practicing, that is. Did you try the cannon? You didn't explode. My high-grade fuse, my imported blasting powder, and my hello there. I'll just be taking that. Those are all worth more gold than what you're wearing, you know. Thanks for your help. Hey, while you were out, the Baron stopped by, picked me until money came out. He always does that, though. But this time he asked me to tell you something. He wants you to go south and help out our herbalist, Baba Bogbrew. She's all the way across the water. But just talk to my girl Daisy outside, and she'll send you there the Crazy Larry way.
I have many wares. Many farewells.
Time is money, friend. Ah, it's so nice to have help dropped in. Modern convenience. I can't get enough of it. I'm afraid the rest of the steam wadle here are gone. All the young ones at the camp to the east were lost when the Murlocs came. Yes, there's always been Murlocs on these shores, but not in these numbers. They came in droves from the sea at night, howling and frothing, swarming up onto the land to attack. We can't have them still running around. Now can we? Would you put an old goblin at ease? Go beat some of them back into the water. Have to wonder just what's out there. This is the coast of the Forbidding Sea. Nothing beyond its reaches. But all these fishy folk just stomped right out of it. What's more, I saw where they've been going. I've been seeing sea creatures acting oddly through the whole swamp. The Murlocs, yes. But before that, the Gilblins and the Makara. I even saw some Naga wander ashore the other day. Something's calling them here, and working them into a frenzy to boot. Many of the creatures have been drawn to Stagalbog Cavern to the west. Something's down there, and if it gets any stronger, we'll all start wandering in there, too. Should put a stop to whatever it is before that happens. like you ran across quite a sinister being. I wonder what one of those was doing all the way out here. I settled here well before Bog Paddle was founded, to brew my potions and find some peace and quiet. I know this swamp like the back of my old gnarly hand. There's been a change in the wildlife recently. Those winged snakes you may have seen in the Stegal Bog are wind serpents, and they haven't been seen around here for ages. They're also prime for ingredients if they're the kind I'm thinking of. Be a dear and gather me some of their hearts. Will you? Don't be squeamish now. Let's have a look then. Oh dear, that's what I thought these were. They might still be usable, but it's horrid to have such things in my backyard. These serpents must be from the temple of Adalhakkar. I already had a hint, not a few days ago. I had a visitor stop by and ask me to keep an eye out for such things. An elf by the name of Aetherius. I'm sure he didn't think I could see through his form. He was a green dragon in disguise, come here to help his fallen brothers, no doubt. He may very well be onto something. Aetherius left for the temple itself. Perhaps you'd better go look for him there. Dark things are afoot.
The goblin sent you. She has a cunning eye, that one. She speaks the truth. I am here to stem the tide of corruption seeping from this temple. If you would save your people from a wicked fate, adventurer, I ask for your assistance. The trolls that lurk within this temple have done grievous harm to my kind, adventurer. We were sent here to guard this place, and were instead used to unleash the terrible powers within. I must beg you for the help only a mortal can give. You can be my hand within the temple. Should I enter by myself, I risk being turned against my brothers as well. We shall make a pact. If you wish to help, first gather Atalai artifacts from the waters around the temple, and return them to me. Your gathering of these artifacts will be a sign of faith. Once rendered, I will perform the ritual. The essence of the green dragonflight wafts from these artifacts, the vestiges of my corrupted kin. In purifying them, I form a bond between us. Step forward, adventurer, and receive the oath stone of Syrah's dragonflight. I will need you to enter the temple first, adventurer. I can join you once a path is secure, but I dare not enter blindly. Turned against my kind, I would be a vicious enemy. You can start by descending the stairs behind me, then swim through the flooded depths of the broken hall. Once there, follow the passageway to the right to find the Hall of Masks. Beware of any temple guards. Once you have found the Hall of Masks, I will contact you through the Oathstone. You have performed a great service for me and my kind, adventurer. Accept this as a symbol of my gratitude and of your courage. You have performed a great service for me and my kind, adventurer. Accept this as a symbol of my gratitude and of your courage. Regardless of whether you assist me within the temple, your people must be told of what is brewing here. North of the temple, humans of your mortal alliance have built what they call Marshtide Watch. They war with the Horde across the swamp, a raging conflict that I foresee only worsening. It is not my role to interfere in mortal affairs, adventurer. I simply ask you bring warning to your people of what lurks within the temple.
Trouble within the temple. I wish we could spare forces to deal with it. The war with Stonard is already raging, and we need every man we can get. With war raging across the entire world, the last thing we need is a Horde settlement right in our backyard. Reedridge, Duskwood, even Elwyn itself are all a day's march from here. We've made the first strike, and I don't plan to give the Horde a chance to catch their breath. So, consider yourself deployed. Grab a weapon, join the rest of the troops out in the Bloodmire, and start killing orcs. Report back here after you've done some damage. I want you back alive, and that's an order. Dismissed? I want victory to be totally assured here. Having more resources isn't enough. We need to make sure the enemy has nothing. Stonard's forces depend on the lumber gathered from the surrounding woods. The Orcish peons that chop the lumber may not be warriors, but they still know nothing but hate for humans. Show no mercy. I want those peons killed and the supply of lumber to Stonard cut off completely.
When the Dark Portal closed many years ago, regret and fear seized many of us who had come to these lands. In their despair, they cursed the name of the light and sank into violence and hatred. These fallen souls are now the Lost Ones, little more than mindless monsters, attacking all who approach. They grow more corrupt by the day, and as they die off, they have begun to kidnap from the harborage. They are beyond help, adventurer. Their suffering must end. Will you put them from their misery? The Lost Ones who live in the Fallow Sanctuary look as we look, but they are monsters, driven mad by the rigors of our journey to Azeroth. Once our brethren, they now live in the Fallow Sanctuary to the west, catching or killing any who wander near. And they have stolen something sacred to us, Drenethist crystals. We lack the force to enter the Fallow Sanctuary and reclaim our stolen Drenethist from among their huts and campfires. But without those crystals, we too may lose our way.
Open for business. Go with honor, friend.
You need something? Have a good one.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Hello. More black on you than red, that's what I like to see. Looks like you've got what it takes, adventurer. We've had strikes on our own lumber line while you've been gone. This should at least put us on equal footing for gathering rates. Good work, adventurer. The battle's proceeding just the way I wanted it. With their warriors nearly exhausted, I've sent in our cavalry. What I wasn't expecting was ogres. Our knights are well matched against the brutes, but they're going to need help. I need you back on the field right away, adventurer. Few can bring down an ogre on foot, but I think I can count on you. Don't disappoint me. Just killing ogres won't be enough. The ogres themselves are being summoned onto the battlefield far too rapidly. I need you to go far behind the enemy line and seek out their summoners. The orcs are using warlocks to bring their reinforcements in. Cut down the warlocks, and the portals should close. There aren't many of them. A quick, surgical strike should cripple the enemy. We've taken more than we've lost, but we've still lost too much. Too many brave have given their lives for the Alliance out there. I want to make sure they're given proper honors no matter how fierce this battle gets. Take these flags out with you and place one on any fallen soldier you see. The protective wards on them won't offer much protection against any defilement, but it's better than nothing. I'll be able to better judge how many we've lost from a distance, as well.
It still pains my heart to have asked you to do this, though I know there is no other way. You have saved those of us still holding on from a terrible menace. Do you have the crystals? Thank you, adventurer. We are in your debt. Anchorite A1 is one of our uncorrupted brethren, what other races know as Draenei. He came to the harborage to heal us and try to find a cure. It is he who sent me here to collect these crystals. He watches over a very sick friend now, and despite sending word to the Exodar itself, he has not found any aid so far. Could you bring these crystals to him, adventurer? You may be the only one able to assist him.
Well met. Going toe-to-toe with ogres is impressive, adventurer. I'm glad I've got soldiers like you out here. Once again, well done. With a few more pushes, the battle will be ours. Thank you, adventurer. Those soldiers deserve better than to be left face down in the mud. This is it, adventurer. We've made our final push into Stunnard itself. I shouldn't have to remind anyone, but I'll say it anyway. We're not orcs, and we're not going to become them out of revenge or spite. Stunnard will not be burned to the ground for us to dance on the ashes. No, I want this done right. I want this surgical. Hold your head high and strike down any orc that picks up a weapon. We may not be flattening Stunnard into dust, but I don't want to have to go in there a second time. I want you to gather any supplies you see in the town while you're there. Without food, they won't have any fighters after more than a day. There should be crates scattered all over town. Hey there. You followed orders well, adventurer. On behalf of the crown, I'm rewarding you for your bravery on the battlefield. What's the situation? Good work, adventurer. With this, it's only a matter of time until the orcs are fleeing for the portal or begging for surrender.
I have many lucky doos. You like? May your feet find good trails. Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Farewell, friend of the Grummles. I have many, many wares.
Thank you, adventurer. I am afraid it may be too late to him, but I refuse to give up even if the Exodar itself does not hear my cries.
Greetings. Be careful.
Ah, has Avon sent ye? Good. Safe travels.
Tell me I need a service.